Hey everyone, my name's Federico. I'm so excited to be here at this year's Kahoot EDU Summit. And I just wanted to thank you all for joining our session. Clever joined the Kahoot group last year, so it's really awesome to be here in these really fun couple of days. And, I just wanted to start things off by, asking you all to just go ahead and give a shout out in chat if your school uses Clever. I'd love to see, if you do use Clever, let us know where you're from. And just to give you a little bit of background, I'm dialing in from San Francisco, California, and have been at Clever for 5 years. So really happy to see all of you here. Wow, I'm seeing people from all over the world. This is so amazing. This is definitely my first global webinar. So really, really excited to be part of this live stream. We have people from the UK, from Texas. Shout out to Pinellas County and Hawaii. Those are great partners of ours. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. Kahoot team, thank you so much for having me. I'm so honored to be here speaking to this amazing global audience. Well, I wanted to just kick things off to just let you all know that in this session, I'm going to be sharing a little bit more about Clever. Now, if you were here yesterday, you heard about our classroom and teacher experience from my colleague Blair. And today, I'm going to be focusing a little bit more of an overview of our data sharing and security capabilities, which helps schools all across the United States and districts simple and secure rollouts of all of their EdTech applications. So I'm going to go ahead and start screen sharing here so we can kick things off. All right, great. We are live. So just for a quick introduction, my name is Federico Velarde. I've been a part of the Clever customer success team for 5 years now, working in partnership with K-12 school districts across the United States. I'm really proud to say that during my time, Clever has truly grown to be a digital learning platform that is led by teachers, school leaders, and district administrators. And honestly, I couldn't imagine a better partnership for us at Clever than joining the Kahoot group, who I know to be one of the most beloved, if not the most beloved program by teachers globally. So to kick things off, I just wanted to share that today we'll be discussing 3 just kind of high level points. The first is how Clever helps schools simplify EdTech rollouts so teachers and students are able to easily and safely access and use all of their applications. We'll also chat about some of our new security solutions that Clever has launched to help schools keep your accounts and data safe. And finally, I know that many of you, just by judging on the chat, are outside of the US. We'll chat through our plans for expansion and how you can access Clever's free solutions for districts. And by the way, I'm just loving all the chatter in the chat. I got a question here. Are you Guatemalan, Federico? I'm not Guatemalan, I'm Mexican American, I'm from the United States, but just understanding how global our students are, how global this audience is, it's really an honor to be here with you all. So let's go ahead and jump into what we're going to discuss today. So just to kick things off, what is Clever? Clever was actually founded 10 years ago, really with a mission to help make EdTech easier. Now, at Clever, we believe that technology is one of the powerful levers that can make education more equitable and more engaging for students. And when great teachers are supported by great technology, it leads to incredible learning outcomes. I'm sure many of you in this audience have seen teachers really leverage technology and have seen this really play out in classrooms all around the world. But let's be real. Sometimes using EdTech can be very, very hard. Student and teacher accounts might be delayed. Passwords and logins for an entire class might take up an entire class. And the work it takes for IT administrators to share data and sync accounts can be time consuming and really hard to troubleshoot, taking up time that is not spent helping students learn. And I'm really proud to say that Clever is helping to solve these challenges. So we're really just trying to simplify digital learning. Clever can help you streamline EdTech rollouts with secure accounts, data management, and easy classroom access. Right now, Clever is used by over 70% of schools in the United States. Many of those schools actually are part of the schools that you're here. I see Seminole County already giving us a little bit of love in the chat. Thank you, Kim Rose from Florida. And while we work with 70% of schools in the United States, what we're really trying to do is allow districts to automatically roster and securely share account data with over 800 EdTech applications. Now, I know for a lot of you who are joining us today, you're really thinking, hey, can I use Clever in my country? Where's Clever available? Well, just to make it very clear to you all, and I'm really excited to share, is that since joining Kahoot, we are going to start our international expansion this year. But we're still working on it. We've just launched in Canada, and this year we're also beginning some early pilots in the United Kingdom and in Australia. Now, if you're in another country, your district or school can still use Clever. But right now, we're going to be helping you guys only through a self-service process. And I'll get into a couple of details about how you can sign up at the end of the presentation. But just know that this is our timeline and our plan for the next couple of years, but we're really excited to continue leveraging our platform and helping schools globally, just as our partners Kahoot do. Now, how do we help schools? Well, what we've been doing since I've been here is really trying to develop and create solutions to help schools manage the changing technology needs. Our goal is to make it easier than ever to manage technology so that teachers and students feel that it just works like magic when they use it. Now, our core product solutions are rostering, single sign-on, and the Clever portal. So rostering is what uses your class roster SIS data to automatically create student and teacher accounts in a learning application. Single sign-on allows access to all of your apps with just one login. And the Clever portal is really the center of your digital classroom, where all of your resources are conveniently all in one place. Now, just to be clear, Clever rostering, single sign-on, and the portal are all free for districts to use. Now, our final solution is Clever identity management and multi-factor authentication. These are both security solutions to help keep your school's accounts and data safe. And all of these solutions are optional paid add-ons for Clever customers. So first, I just want to go ahead and chat about how Clever Secure Sync rostering helps make rolling out EdTech fast and reliable. So your teachers and students can access their apps on their first day and every day. So I'm going to get a little technical here for those of you who are interested in understanding the details about how things work. But Clever rostering works by connecting a school's student information system with their EdTech application using the Clever API. Now, Clever acts as the hub, allowing school administrators to securely share roster data with learning applications to automatically create student and teacher accounts and ensure that classes are provided the right content for their grade level and subject. And the neat thing about all of this is that districts own and control exactly what data is shared with the applications, and Clever ensures rostering data is kept up to date with all of your applications. So everyone reliably has access to what they need. Now with Clever, schools are able to roll out new learning applications in minutes, not months. And I truly mean that, in minutes. Well, one of my favorite parts though about Clever is really what students get to experience in the classroom. And we'll chat about how Clever single sign-on access allows for instant login into every resource. So Clever is really great because it not only helps with data management, but it also makes logging into learning applications easy. Students log in through Clever one time and then have single sign-on access to all of their applications through Clever. And for those of you who have been in classrooms, you can imagine that this is a huge time saver so that your students have time to actually use their learning applications versus struggling to get an entire class logged in. And one of my favorite parts about Clever, and this has been an amazing offering, probably one of our most loved ones, is that for our youngest kiddos, even typing one single username and password can be a huge distraction. That's why we invented Clever badges and worked with Google to integrate them with Chromebooks. Now, I'd like us to all just take a moment to watch this quick video about how that works. All right, now, wasn't that so nice? I love this video, but truly, Clever badges make logging in for even the youngest students and learners in your classrooms just a breeze and just a matter of scanning a QR code into their camera. Now, I want to move forward and just think about the magic that we're creating for students in the classrooms, but also, if you were here with us yesterday, you saw Blair walk through a live demo of the Clever portal, which truly makes Clever that digital classroom that teachers will love. Now, after you log into the Clever portal, the portal is the center of your digital classroom, where you can put all of your most important resources all in one place for your students. Teachers can personalize pages into sections and add digital applications, links to websites, and homework assignments, creating really that one-stop shop for digital learning. And of course, Clever has single sign-on access available to Kahoot EDU. So this makes it so that teachers are instantly logged into Kahoot from the Clever portal, and they can run all of their wonderful Kahoot content directly through Clever. We're really happy about this integration and just happy to share that it's live today. Now, I want to make sure that we address some of the questions that you might have around account data and security. And really at Clever, we want to keep all of your school's accounts and data secure. So we've developed an entire suite of security solutions. As you know, increased technology of solutions in the last increased technology usage in the last couple of years and larger EdTech footprints also means a much greater exposure to cybersecurity threats. Now, many districts currently rely on manual processes to create and maintain student accounts, which can open up some really big security vulnerabilities. So Clever Identity Management, or IDM, automates the process of account provisioning and account lifecycle management. Now, identity management can be really time-consuming for admins, so we wanted to help automate those tasks so admins can focus on the projects where schools need them most. Secondly, is the most widely used single sign-on platform, we wanted to even just go a step further to provide a two-factor login for staff and teachers with Clever. This fall, we'll be offering Clever multi-factor authentication to create a dual layer security for all applications in the Clever portal. Now with Clever MFA, you'll be able to choose your authentication method. Those could be codes, SMS, voice calls, UV keys for staff or teachers, and also control and roll out to see who has activated multi-factor authentication, making logging in even more secure for anyone in your school system. So I'm seeing in this chat a lot of questions, and I'm really happy to hear that so many of you are already using Clever or interested in signing up. And if you're interested in learning more, we've just designed Clever to be a simple and easy setup and even easier for students and teachers to use. There's really no training needed. And we're committed to equity and access to digital learning for all schools. That's why Clever rostering, single sign-on, and the portal is always free for schools. And to get started, we're going to be dropping a link in the chat to sign up so that you can get started wherever you're based. Now, just to address a couple of things that are really important to us at Clever, we know that protecting student data privacy and security is one of the most important parts of your job as an administrator. That's why we've invested in a world-class security and privacy team. And we've gotten praise from across the entire EdTech industry. And also with our international expansion, we're also GDPR compliant and compliant with Canadian data protection laws to help us expand into additional countries. And as part of our plan of expansion, we want to make sure that data security is top of mind and that being good stewards of your student data is always at the forefront of our business decisions at Clever. So, like I said, if you're interested in signing up, or if your school isn't using Clever and you feel like our solutions can help your schools, please let us know. Like I said at the beginning of our presentation, we currently provide self-service in regions outside of the US, Canada, and the UK and Australia, but we are excited to expand as quickly as we can. You can visit the link that we've dropped in the chat or send it to your IT team so we can get you set up before this upcoming school year. I just wanted to say thank you so much for all of you for putting in so much energy into this chat and for listening to our presentation about Clever. We also want to wish you a very restful summer before this very busy back to school season wherever you're based. So thank you so much for listening. And Hannah, I believe I'm going to pass it back over to you.